All right, welcome back to This Week at MBE. I don't want to start in this room because we got some other stuff going on in here that's got eye candy, so let's run over here. So we start off with this chunk right here. These are Billet small block Chevy heads. And a customer building a bracket motor with this Billet stuff, all naturally aspirated. That's going to be a badass piece because this thing will make more power than most of those big blocks out there. So this guy's going to have a nice piece. But this is part of the first op. So this is first op, but it's not finished yet. But you can see how much has been done already. And the reason why the grooves are like this, because these are roughing passes, so you can remove chips, you know, just in a hurry, you know, to get the time down to finish this piece. And of course, when it's done, all these are gone. Everything looks pretty. But I just wanted to show that. We can spin it a little bit. You can see some of the stuff hasn't been put in. Bottom row bowl holes aren't finished and all of that, but it's a start. So now this thing's ready for seats and guides, things like that. You can see we got, you know, it's a billet piece. So we've done some major roughing on the ports. We haven't done the major roughing on the intake port in the runner itself, but all that'll be done, and all that's done in the first op. But just wanted to go on that. You can see we got this. So we have all kinds of great things going on, exciting stuff. So we have the Billet Ford and the Chevys. We got some new port programs for that, for different applications. But this is our new 5-inch bore space casting. We just got the first castings in. Brodex makes this casting. So we're going to do a version for Brodex, a version for us. And so this will be a 5-inch bore space, kind of based on the Big 9. But the biggest things that have been done to it, for one, it's going to have the 23 fasteners holding the rocker bar on. It's not going to have those crazy offsets. It's going to be asymmetrical. I know people think symmetrical is right, but it's not correct. Okay, so this will be excellent on a single carburetor. It'll be good for 2 carburetors, whatever you want to do, or EFI, whatever the application fits. But in this casting, everything has been raised up, so this will work on something that's 800 cubic inch. So we're really excited about this. This is going to be a very, very much needed piece over the years, because the 5-inch bore space stuff has not been updated in about probably 22 years. So 23 years. So now we're going to have this. We got a repair right here. So this is Doug Winters. He had a valve break. So this was all tore up. I mean, it was tore up. But we've already he dropped this off yesterday. I think yesterday, or the day before. We already got seats put in it and everything else, and we've got the spark plug fixed. And the chamber, you can see when it's finished, this is all weld. You cannot tell. So basically, when he goes back to the track, it'll just run like a brand new set of heads when this is all finished. Of course, it needs to be valve jobbed and things like that, but I think that's really cool. So it doesn't matter if it's any of our products on the repair work. We try to do this on all of it because it makes everything back to new again. And if it's our heads, we already have programs for it, and we can do all that. And that's one more reason to, to make the choice to use us. So come over here. We got other stuff right here. Let's go in here to this room that we're just in. So we got a set of A464s for our friend Stuart Newton. We're doing some updates to this, intake port, chamber updates, and the valve job and everything like that. Stuart's been a customer of ours for, I think, like 17 years, a long time. He's just a good friend anymore. So we have a brand new, this is the MBE CID LS7 head. So we're excited about this because this is a new product, and we've just about got everything finished on it. So it's still on the LS7 platform. We have John from CID's intake manifold on it, so this will be a package. We get all this stuff raw from John. But you can see it's an oval port for an LS7, so this is going to be really a badass piece for an LS7, and it gets the price down where it's more affordable for the people that need it to be affordable. All this stuff is just a little bit less money, but it's still it's a lot of valve area, big performance, but still on the LS7 platform. So this is pretty cool. We got the MBE 18-degree conventionals with the blower manifold. So they got all that match ported and everything. We got the the rails cut. So this is all finished. So this stuff will be going together here very, very quickly. And then we have our new Australian Pro Stock stuff right here. Dave Hughes. We had Dave Hughes at HRE do the intake manifold for it. Because when it comes to normally aspirated stuff and things like that, personally, I think Dave's the best. So that's why we use him, because all he's going to do is make us look good. So, but this is all the billet stuff, billet head, all the fasteners holding the rocker bars on. It's a pretty cool piece. So we're excited about this. So this is all updated ports and things like that we've worked on, put a lot of time in to improve that, because sometimes when you keep trying to improve things, it's hard. It's hard to improve things when it already worked really good. Okay, so all this is all standard stuff here. Big nines. We'll come back here, Mr. Biggs. So we're doing some work for the Street Outlaw guys. So this is a gentleman by the name of Damon Merchant. So this is the big nines using the billet manifold, not a sheet metal intake, with a Pro Charger. So I am very excited about this, because I think this will run right with the stuff, or maybe even better than the stuff. Honestly, I think it's going to be better than our Hemi stuff that we do. You know, on the Brad Anderson platform. You know, we have packages for that. But I think this is going to be killer. You know, it's more bore space, more valve area, and the flow coefficient on these is exceptional. But you can see we have our new, this is another new soft chamber that we've done. So it's not really a soft chamber, it's what we call an anti-deto. So they'll be able to, you know, put the boost to it, and that's what we want. Very excited about this. I think this is going to be a really cool piece, and I think the fuel distribution and the air distribution, because of the manifold, is going to be significantly better. I think it's going to be excellent. I know we have EFI on this, but regardless, it's going to be better. I'm very excited about this, because I think this is stuff that needed to be done for years and years and years and years, and we're just trying to make things better as we go, and we're coming along. So it's pretty exciting. Got some old NHRA Pro Stock stuff here that we did in 2000 and I don't know, 6 or 7, long time ago. So old stuff. So they're just here for repair. This is some updated stuff we did here, and you can see just waiting on parts. That's all, like we all do. It's just the way things are, and like I tell everybody, we need to be patient with the vendors, because the vendors are doing everything they can. So let's be patient with them. So we have all this stuff here. So it's our Billet 4500 Dominator manifold for our 13 and 10 degree stuff. So this is for customer John Perry. He's been a long time customer of ours, and he's always working on cool stuff. So, and he's an NA guy, so I do like the NA stuff. So it's John's stuff, and then we got some big nines coming together, and Dave's going through all of his steps to make sure everything is perfect, double checking the vendors and the parts they make there, and that's why we have the person with the most amount of experience assembling the cylinder heads and going through everything before they send out. And one thing that we've noticed is, you know, because of the times we're in, you know, we do need to double check the vendors a little bit more. So we're always constantly putting steps in, so when everybody receives everything, it's perfect. Let's see what we got in Dave's room back here. Not much, just honing guides right here for the big nines. And that's repair work right there. So all this is pretty standard. And that is This Week at MBE. Thank you for joining us.